What is going on, everybody? This is a pretty exciting day. As you can see behind me, I am not at my normal Disney or Universal. Today, we are actually at Seaworld. Really excited to be here. I always said I was going to come here when we moved down. Never got around to it until today. As a teacher, I actually get in for free. There's like a teacher pass, so I'm gonna go get my ticket for that. We're gonna head in, see what's going on. Should be kind of fun because I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea what kind of rides they have. I know they have some roller coasters, but we're gonna go see everything that SeaWorld has to offer. You'll explore it with me. We'll figure out where everything is together. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, and let's get into SeaWorld. Here we go. Just got through security. You can see the crazy line, the self-service tickets. There's another crazy line for self-service tickets here. It seems very crowded. I don't know if it's just the way this place is laid out or if it really is going to be this crowded today. I'm just trying to get into the park. I guess it's over here. Here it is, the entrance. Hopefully it's not so bad once we get in here. Quite an ordeal at the ticket area where they take your ticket, but we finally made it in here. There is Shamu. I guess it's still politically correct to say Shamu. I don't really know nowadays. You got the Seaworld Store, I guess, when you first walk in here. Seems pretty crowded so far. Just for fun, I don't have a map or anything. We're just gonna go around, see what there is to see. No map. Should be interesting. So after we first come in, this is the first roller coaster that we see. I think this is Manta, the one where you actually lay down flat. Looks pretty cool. Pretty wild coaster. Not sure if I can ride it or not, but looks like fun. I like that it goes over the water here. That's neat also. Here they come. Got some flamingos. Very, very pink flamingos. Seem pinker than the ones at Disney. Maybe they feed them more shrimp here. I don't know. We're gonna keep on going. This is still Manta, I think, up ahead. Let's go. Yeah, that's Manta. There it is. I was right. Let's go to the left here. See what's up this way. It says welcome to Key West, so I guess they have themed lands like at Disney, I guess. Some games. It is a lot less crowded up in this part of the park, so that's definitely nice. Hear some of the sort of tropical music, yeah, so let's go left to see what's up this way. This is cool, Stingray Lagoon. I guess you can actually pet the stingrays, maybe? Yeah, that's neat. Very cool. And over there you can actually buy food for the stingrays, it looks like. Yeah, I'll have to go see how much it costs. It's little baby stingrays. I did just check, if you want to feed the stingrays, it's about $6 to do that. So we're going to continue. There's Mako, there's Stingray Lagoon where we just were, and we are going to head up this way. I think maybe this is a Dolphin Lagoon. Can't really tell. We'll get a closer look in a second. Wow, look at this. This is so cool. Wow. There's a lot in here too. They've got all sorts of toys in there. She's playing with them. That's definitely one thing you won't see at Disney or Universal, being able to get that close to dolphins. I know Epcot has their swimming with the dolphins thing, but that's neat to just be able to walk up, not have to pay any extra, and just see the dolphins playing around. Definitely neat to see. Just watched the dolphins out there. Now they have a dolphin show called Dolphin Days. Figured might as well check it out since we're here. Hopefully it's a good show. So in true Expedition Neverland fashion, we are in one of the front rows. This is the splash zone. So hopefully we get a little bit wet here. It is a warm day, although we are in the shade here, but the show should be starting very soon. All right, they just warned us that we might get wet. Here we go, starting now. goodness. Expecting anything. I was smiling the entire time. That was fantastic. Haven't seen a dolphin show in forever, but wow, definitely recommend Dolphin Days here at SeaWorld. That was so cool. So there's the Dolphin Theater back there, Mako. We kind of came in on the other side. Here is Journey to Atlantis, which is unfortunately closed. I guess this is their log flume type ride. We'll definitely have to come back to ride this. Looks pretty neat. I'm not sure what the theming is here. Maybe, oh boy, I have no idea. Maybe Middle East? No, I don't know. I don't know what this theming is here, but I see Kraken up here. This is another one of their roller coasters. Kraken Unleashed. Go take a look at that one. There they are. I think they'll be coming up here in just a second. There they are. Pretty cool. Leaving the Kraken area now, heading back towards Journey to Atlantis. Gonna keep exploring, seeing what else there is to see here. Maybe another show. Probably gotta grab a bite to eat. So we just went from Atlantis to now apparently Antarctica. I have no idea what this is, but oh wow, this is neat, and it looks like a ride. 45-minute ride. I wait for the whatever this is. Looks like Empire of the Penguins. Wonder if it's actually worth checking out. I guess we'll see. We'll go back into Antarctica a little later, and hopefully that line is a little shorter for the penguin ride. We're heading into now, it says Pacific Point Preserve. Not sure what's over here. It looks like maybe some seals. So definitely get a better view of, I think that's Kraken over here.
Want me to hold you?
Very smelly sea lions. Wow. Just left Antarctica, just left Pacific Point with the sea lions. One thing about this park is a lot of dead ends. So we're trying to find this way, I guess, is Infinity Falls. Their newest ride, like a raft ride. Lots and lots of people here today. Lots of people. Just entered the Shark Wreck Reef, and I do see the Shark Underwater Grill up here. I think that's Mako, the coaster, straight ahead. But yeah, let's try and get something to eat here, I hope. Alright, so we're heading in here. I got some sharks in here. And I see a bar, I think, maybe. Check this out. So it's more of a sit-down place, pretty expensive. Not gonna go there, gonna try to find something else. Just want something to eat, but it's so dang crowded. Left the area with the sharks. Here is Infinity Falls, the raft. And you can see him going down the hill way off in the distance. So Infinity Falls is the raft ride. You actually get raised up on like an elevator of sorts. You can actually see back here they're going up a hill. But to get to the big drop, they rise you up in like an elevator type thing. Let's see if we can see them coming up. Alright, here they come. They're getting raised up. There they are. And now the drop. Wow. Yeah, don't stand there if you don't want to get wet. Wasn't even thinking about that. But I see another place up here, Waterway Grill. Let's go in here and see how crowded this one is. Hopefully not. Yeah, we are not having a lot of luck at all. Everything is crowded. In that restaurant there, they had some self-order kiosks, but they were all down. At this point, I'll settle for a bag of chips and a hot dog or something, but I haven't seen any of that anywhere either. So hopefully it turns around a little bit. The Dolphin show is fantastic, but everything else has been kind of, I don't know. Heading back over the bridge that I just got my shoes wet on. Just look at all these people, and they stop right in the middle of the walkway. I'm not one to complain, but 70-minute wait for Infinity Falls right now. If you have been to SeaWorld before, let me know down in the comments, is it always like this? Or is it usually better? Because I don't know that I need to come back if it's gonna always be like this. Let me know. I figured this park would be the least crowded between Disney, Universal, and here, but this is bad. Even if you want a pretzel, the line is out the door. This is a Saturday in January, folks, and you gotta wait in the line out the door for a pretzel. Gonna head into Sesame Street land. This is new. Hopefully it's a little better, but I could already see the big crowds up here, so I don't know. This might just be a day of walking around. Might not ride anything. We'll see. So right before you get into Sesame Street land, there's this little hut here. The first place that I found all afternoon to not have a considerable line. So I went in, the only food option they had was a hot dog. I just paid $8.51 for a hot dog. I mean, it's not even an appetizing looking hot dog. In fact, it looks disgusting. But $8.51. I mean, boy, SeaWorld is really not living up to expectations right now. Now that I have a little more energy from that disgusting hot dog, we got into Sesame Street land just in time for the parade, so I won't be able to go very far into here either. This is neat. Very high quality screen here. Oh, it's Oscar, the crowd. Alright, well, maybe when we come back sometime we'll get to experience Sesame Street land without all those people. This is kind of nice. No people ahead of me. Nice little change. There's Shamu Stadium. Don't think we'll be here for the Shamu show. That's not for another hour and a half, and I don't imagine I'll be staying much longer with how crowded it is, but got 3 showings today. I know it seems like I'm, you know, raining on everybody's parade here talking about how crowded it is. It really is crowded. I think they're doing some kind of deal where you buy a ticket, you get a free meal. Maybe that's why it's so crowded. I'll come back. Hopefully it's, you know, just a kind of a fluke thing that it's so crowded. People are telling me it's not usually this bad, so I'll definitely come back and try it out. I don't think I'm going to end up riding anything today. We'll walk around a little bit more and then probably head out. In line for something now called Wild Arctic. It's about a 10-minute wait for some type of simulator ride. Hopefully that's not telling of what the ride will be like. It's such a short wait and everything else is so long, but we'll find out. Alright, heading into our first and probably only ride here, Wild Arctic. No idea what to expect. Seems like kind of a Soarin' knockoff. But let's see.
I can see we have a hearty group of adventurers today, although some of you seem to be lacking in the proper equipment. Shorts and t-shirts are not Arctic gear.
Alright, we're boarding White Thunder, the helicopter. Very similar to Star Tours, actually. Even smells like Star Tours out here.
We're heading to base station Antarctica. Should be a short, comfortable flight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery.
So that was about 20 minutes of my life that I will never get back. I need to find out when that ride opened, because it looked like they were using footage from like 1980. And then it was like part of it was real stuff, and then part of it was like old video game from like the early 90s. Truly one of the worst things I've ever ridden. Walking in now to the base station, which looks a little bit cooler than what we just experienced. Yeah, I don't know. I can't recommend that ride to anyone. I know it sounds like I keep complaining about SeaWorld, but this is just not a good trip here. Awful ride. No wonder the wait was only 10 minutes. Worst thing I've ever ridden, probably. Alright, so that ride opened in 1995. That kind of explains why it was the way that it was. Still no excuse for the fact that it hasn't been updated. We're in here now in the Arctic base. This is cool, a huge ice block. Arctic animals. Kind of smells like we got some Arctic animals in here. Looks like a seal, I guess. Look at those tusks. Wow. Huge. So, SeaWorld is an emotional roller coaster. That ride was awful, horrific, worst thing I've ever ridden. But then afterwards, you walk through this Arctic sub-base, which was actually really cool, and you got to see some neat animals, walruses, seals. I don't know, the dolphins were awesome. The crowds stink. The ride I just did was awful, but the stuff after it was really neat. So I'm definitely gonna have to come back and see what's going on here at SeaWorld. Definitely give it another try for sure. Heading towards the exit, you can still see some of the Christmas trees up. They did a big Christmas show here in the holiday season. Another stadium over there. That's one thing about SeaWorld, they've got a lot of stadiums. You can see over here the new roller coaster they're building. I think it's opening later this year. Kind of looks like it takes you up and then drops you back down. Should be neat. But we are heading, I think, towards the exit. And gonna get out of here for the day, I do believe. All right, and that was our day at SeaWorld. You kind of probably in that video got a sense of my emotions. I started out upset because it was so crowded. Then we saw the dolphin show and it was awesome. Then we got back into more crowds and it wasn't so good. And then that hot dog was horrible. And then we rode the ride Wild Arctic and that was awful. But then we went out of the ride and got to see some pretty cool more animals and things. I don't know, I'll give it another try. SeaWorld is neat, I like the animals. I didn't really experience any rides, so we'll see what happens with that. We're gonna go back to Disney though now, I think, because I think that's my place. We'll come back here though, we'll give it another try. Hit that subscribe button please, hit that bell notification button as well, and remember, it's an expedition out there, so never land. See ya.